Hello everybody, BrioS here, and for you guys today, I have one of the cutest but most mean mechs of the game, and most of you will recognize this crash can of death as the 30-ton NS battle mech, the Urbanmech. This particular variant I have for you with this cute little face is the ever popular SnurBeast, the Snub Nose PPC Urbanmech. But this particular build I have for you guys today is slightly different. In fact, this particular build I have for you today is taken from the Grimmechs Database, which has a lot of good builds you can import into your game, and those are great builds. Link to the database is in the description below. In fact, the database has been updated recently to include the tier list, so that's great. In fact, those lists include mechs that are ranked according to their overall effectiveness in the game, and this particular build is an S tier build, one of the best, highest performing mechs out there, and this particular build is by GeeRam. So let's take a look at this GeeRam build. So this particular build actually has 2 Snub Nose PPCs as its main weapons, 3 ER small lasers in the right arm with minimal armor is there to add additional firepower. Kinda lacking in armor, but a bit of armor is better than nothing, and this does a bit of damage before it falls off. An XL170 engine gives it a very decent speed of 91.8, 2 jump jet gives it some pop-tart capability, and ECM makes it a bit more sneaky. No head armor, but who cares, it's an open cockpit. Nice to smell the nice fresh air, but with 20 structure it's okay. Just have to keep twisting and play it carefully. So this is a high DPS build. Most people will not mount the small lasers, but this particular build has it, and you'll see from the gameplay, this makes all the difference in DPS. But anyway, let's get down to the quirks for this particular build. And if you're wondering why people mount some of those PPCs on this, you look at the quirks here. It has a PPC heat generation quirk of -5%, heat dissipation of additional 5%, dissipates heat faster, and overheat damage reduction by 25%. Because of the ECM, it has a ECM target range reduction of 10%, making it a bit more effective than other ECM mechs. Lots of armor quirks, that's what urban mechs are famous for, double digits all round. But still a 30-tonner, so gotta play it carefully. So anyway, let's get down to the skills. So as you can see from the firepower tree, I put in quite a lot into firepower. 8 SPs into the cooldown to give it additional 6% cooldown, so it fires just a bit faster to get those Snub Nose PPCs cycled faster. Maximum range and maximum heat gen nodes gives you 15% range and additional 10.5% heat reduction. Important because this build after a while gets a bit hot. 5 nodes of velocity to increase the velocity of the PPCs by 15%, and 4 nodes of laser duration to decrease the laser burn time of the small lasers by 15%. This is a pop-tarting build, so you want to hit the enemy and drop back into cover, so don't get too fixated on the burn time of the small lasers. Facing the enemy is often death, so this helps reduce the burn time, allowing you to dish out more damage before you have to drop into cover. Moving into survival, I'm actually getting 8 nodes of skeletal density. I could have gotten more, but I decided that since it doesn't have the structure bonuses, no point getting too many of this. But with all the armor quirks, I'm getting full armor hardening to give it a total of, in terms of defensive capabilities, armor boost of 24 and a structure boost of 31.8. Moving on to jump jets, being a pop-tarting build. With 2 jump jets, you want maximum lift speed, so 5 nodes for 15% initial jump thrust. It runs hot, especially if you keep firing your jump jets, so 5 nodes of heat shielding. Do note since the January 2023 patch, the heat shielding nodes have changed to a -12% per node. So with this, jump jet heat is reduced by 60%, and you'll see the effectiveness in the gameplay later, especially the first match, which was done after the patch. Moving along to operations, 5 nodes of cool run to increase the heat dissipation by 10%, combined with the quirk, that's 15% heat dissipation. Don't need all this hill climb and heat containment, but because it has ECM, it's great to have the ECM nodes. So 7 SPs into the sensor range ECM tree to get 2 nodes of ECM, which was nerfed recently in the January patch, but with the 10% from the quirk, it's pretty good. So anyway, auxiliary, just 5 SPs to get 2 cool shots, and that's it. So that's it, ladies and gents, for the SnurBeast taken from the tier list in Grimmechs. Of course, link to the database and the tier list are in the description below. And you'll see it's a great mech. And of course, there are lots of great players contributing. This particular build was contributed by GeeRam. So anyway, I'm going to show you the effectiveness of this build in combat. So let's go. So here I am on Hibernal Rifts for the very first showcase match. Hibernal being probably the only last NASCAR map because the map design really suits NASCAR with a huge central feature and open terrain around. But anyway, in this particular match I'm dropping in a group together with Fluffy, Lieutenant and Rosarius, and we're gonna rush towards Echo Tree. Alpha Lance will go there and they tend to be there around Echo Tree, so we're just gonna shoot the enemy. In my case, I'm gonna pop tart, lay down some PPC fire together with some small laser harassing. Delta 4 guys. Delta 4. Yeah, take that back. Echo 3 has shitloads. So as you can see, Echo 3 has a lot of mechs, mainly some assaults. Spotted an Awesome, there he is, together with the Atlas. The Atlas runs, but the Awesome decides to turn around to chase. Big mistake. People tend to chase the first Dorito they see, and I was the first target to appear. Pop the UAV to have a better feel what's around me. A few mechs at the top. But I want this Awesome. Yep, there he comes. Probably a brawl build. Interesting build. So there he is. Awesome here. Chasing after me, but I don't think he realizes there's like many mechs with me. I'm a wussy. Yeah, I don't really want to engage him 1v1. Not when he has friends. So with him going down, yep, Rosarius gets the kill. With the Awesome gone, the Ebon Jaguar and the Locust probably realize they are not in a great position. Interestingly enough, because of the NASCAR map, rest of their team has rotated, leaving India here alone and maybe with the crab behind. Yeah, he's caught bad and he goes down. Rosarius gets the kill. So 2-1. Enemy team, the rest of them are rotating into the rest of our team. UAV up at 4. There's a Lerm Cyclops, Delta 4. But Alpha Lance is just going to chew them up because they are leaving mechs behind in the NASCAR. Like this crab, which I missed.
New target acquired.
Got a Osiris on my left. So he's going to draw some aggro. Bravo first. Always good to know where your teammates are. Yeah, that Lerm Cyclops, what a build, man. On the run.
Watch C3, C4.
So there they have, they managed to ball up. But the Cyclops is pretty badly hit. As you can see, Pop Tart, jump, shoot, twist, excel, and they go down.
New target acquired.
So we rotated all the way to the dropship.
New target.
There they are, right in the middle. 3-4. They actually have the advantage as they rolled it on our team. We roll them, they roll us. Looking at the minimap, I realize I'm pretty much alone here. I know there are at least 2 heavies there, but I'm gonna support the team chasing this crab. Hopefully I don't get shot in the rear. This crab is left torso open, Charlie. So, always be mindful of where you are on the minimap. Don't find yourself isolated. So I was at risk of being isolated, but I managed to group up with these guys here in Charlie 5. Pick on the poor crab. Yep, I boop the nose and I get the kill. 4-4, very even fight for now. That's Lieutenant in the Hellfire. Alpha, CT. And those with the assaults are the heavies I ran away from. Timber and a Crusader. Look at the minimap, they are being engaged by Delta 4 people. So I'm gonna go in, pop tart over the center, and lay in some fire.
New target acquired.
There they are. Okay. I totally missed that shot.
New target acquired.
Outside optimal range for my smalls, but a bit of damage here and there adds up. There they are, using this small rock outcrop for some cover.
New target acquired.
Yeah, I'm not gonna chase that bunch here. There's an isolated assault here. 5-7, we're actually at a disadvantage. But as the enemy team rotates, they're leaving their boys behind. Can I get the kill? Nah, he's tanky. small lasers. Each blast is about 10.5 damage from the smalls. Not too bad. Yet again, I didn't get the kill. MechWarrior got the kill.
Critical.
But I got KMDD.
Target.
So yet again, run, jump, shoot. Checking out the low ground here. There it is, the Atlas. One stealth locust
They're
decides to come in.
C4. They're gonna come up, drop some rounds.
Yeah, he's kind of a problem.
New target acquired.
Okay, there he goes. Trying to get a rear shot on him. Oh, I hit him, but
New target acquired.
I don't think I did much damage at all.
Target destroyed.
Well, Crusader comes in,
Critical.
and he gets old.
New target
7-8.
acquired.
Crawling back. We got quite a few big boys. I think they have more damage than us.
Heat level critical.
Timber's going down, Delta. Yeah, that Timber's really badly caught. Atlas comes in, he's pretty fresh. We got lots of structure. Yeah, it's a wreck MRM build. There's no pinpoint in that. So you can just twist the damage away.
New target acquired.
There's Delta.
Level
I think I can get him. Blow off a torso. One more shot.
Urbanmech shut
No, MechWarrior stole that kill again. Oh well. KMDD though.
target acquired.
Running really hot.
Critical.
Heat damage.
Urbanmech shut down.
But I want the kill. This Atlas is open CT.
Heat
He
level
tries to run down to get me with his
target
Rex.
destroyed.
But Mac Gibson in the Osiris gets that kill. Yet again the Locust. Oh, there are two Locusts.
Override engaged.
The two Locusts are causing a lot of problems, harassing the team. And there was a tactical shutdown. Forgot to override.
Level critical.
Right arm's caught. Oh no.
Fuel at 25%.
Who is that?
Fuel at 0%.
Is that a brawl build? It's a Death Strike, I think.
Target
Two of us
acquired.
versus three of them, and one is the assault. He's not even smoking, so he's pretty fresh.
At
There he is, Echo.
25%. Right leg critical damage.
Yeah, the two Locusts have an advantage against me.
Fuel
There they are.
at
They know it.
25%.
They're gonna hunt me down. So I'm trying to form up on this Osiris, which I think is legged, otherwise he'll be running around.
Acquired.
Oh, the Locust is legged too. I actually hit him, but not enough to kill him. Oh, there's another Locust. I keep hitting them, but I don't seem to kill them. It happens. They're probably pretty fresh.
New target.
I'm more worried about Echo at the moment. There he is. If I take him out, that Marauder 2, the Mech Cat 2,
Target acquired.
we might have a fighting
Critical.
chance. Component destroyed. Only. Oh, yeah, I got him. Oh. Okay. Big oof there. Might have thrown the match. 3 kills, 1100 over damage from the persistent pop-tarting. Pretty good performance. Not a good sight to spectate. It's a legged Osiris. Left leg is caught. At this point, he should rotate left to shield his left leg from the enemy fire. And he's doing that. Well, now I would like to think. So there's one Locust.
Target acquired.
It's really slow, so yep, confirmed it's legged.
Destroyed.
There's the other Locust. This guy gets a shot.
Destroyed.
He's protecting his left leg, and his positioning wins us the game. Really close fight. Last 3 mechs were lights and they were all legged. So a pretty intense fight. Really interesting ending. Really tense. 3 lights. 1194 damage, 3 kills, 4 KMDDs, and a sweet match score of 7-2. And here we go again on Hibernal Rift for the second showcase match. Hibernal, like I said, not one of my favorite maps by far. In fact, one of the maps I hate the most. But it suits this build because you can pop-tart, lay down some PPC fire on the enemy. And in this particular match, I'm actually dropping solo. So gotta be more aware of the minimap and my positioning relative to the team. Because I don't want to get isolated too far. Because in the NASCAR, the team just rotates and, well, next thing you know, you're far away from them.
Target acquired.
Alright, first contact, and it's a Marauder 2C.
Urbi as well.
I'm sure he has friends, so I'm going to fall back a bit here. Fall back to my lance mate on my right, who's really aggressive. He's engaging the enemy.
Acquired.
One King Crab on my right, Marauder 2C on my left, Hatchet Man in the distance. I'm not going over this hill, man. Do that and you get shot by 3 people. So my team is mostly on my left, which is the low ground, which is not a good thing. So I'm just gonna suppress this poor Marauder 2. Interesting build he has. Like I said, pop-tart life. A few of my teammates are already up the hill into the higher ground, like the archer laying some fire. So we're gonna be a bit more aggressive here. Right torso open. Poof! There goes the right torso.
New target acquired.
Don't really have good range. 310 meters for the SnurBeast, up to 620 maximum. And if you look at the minimap, enemy team is rotating to our left. So like I said, it's kind of a NASCAR map. We have lights in my location. Enemy is pushing Bravo 3. A bit far for me. I just want to have visuals. But I think I'll deal with this light running in circles around us.
At 25%. Fuel at 0%.
0-2. We've actually lost 2. Probably at Charlie 2.
At 25%.
So this is the spot where the team tends to rotate around.
New target acquired.
But with mindful shooting, you can do quite a lot. Yeah, twisting the damage from some random fire somewhere.
At 25%.
Kid Fox on my right is pushing. Some assaults here. I press the wrong button. Marauder 2. Get lurmed in my ass. All in a Mech Warriors day. Here's a light. It's an Urbi.
Destroyed.
I'm Jake.
Aw, he blows off my smalls. Very little armor on these smalls.
They're coming from behind these.
Target
But
destroyed.
trading armor for offense,
Acquired.
sometimes it pays off. And that's what this build is about. Trading defensive for offensive capabilities. 2-2, and this Timber's way out of position. So Lehawk knows it, and is falling back. And it takes a lot of fire from the team. Not just my Snub Nose, but the whole team.
New target acquired. Target acquired.
As you can see, this is how you pop that.
New target
Find a target, drop behind cover where he can't see you, and popped up enough, just enough to fire your weapons. So the enemy team is rotating,
New target
and the King Crab basically got chopped to bits on his left side. Another quad bagger Foxtrot. No, I missed that shot. I really want that kill. I know there's a Marauder 2 there,
acquired.
but I guess I didn't get that kill.
New target
Can't be too greedy sometimes. I could just rush the guy below, but then the Warhammer with the Marauder 2 and his buddy behind will probably get a good shot on me.
at 25%.
There's a Raven here, right around the corner.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
But I managed to get echo. There's a Raven.
New target.
Ravens got buffed in the January 23 patch, so they're a bit tankier. So look at this guy,
Destroyed.
taking damage like a boss, and dying
New
eventually.
target acquired.
8-5,
Hold on.
so we managed to turn it around a bit. This Urbi is late soon. Yep, late
Maybe
now,
down.
in fact.
Hold on. One touch.
New target
8-7, still close fight.
Right leg.
critical.
Gotta cool down a bit. Just like in the previous match, I don't want to cook myself. So cooling down a bit here as I reposition.
Go.
New target acquired.
My snubbies are left torso heavy, so I'm gonna focus using my left side for offense. This assassin's pretty fresh. Both snubbies really dangerous. One hit on my right torso and I'm dead. So I'm actually falling back a bit. Shoot, run, and twist.
Covering you, Charlie guys. Assassin.
Yeah, he's a smart player. He also streams, by the way. He's not gonna run around the corner because we have quite a few big boys here. Yeah, Salts, we gotta get out of here. Low ground is bad. Yeah, this one thing about this map, people always end up at the dropship, the low ground, which is always a bad thing. Apex, Delta 3,
New
let's go.
target acquired.
So calling the Apex, who's on my right. Two of us, we're gonna pick out this guy Golf. Sometimes calling people by name to support helps.
Target destroyed.
Yep, Ghost Boots goes down.
New target
A salute for him. There's that pesky fire starter. He's been hiding in the rear the whole game, interestingly enough, running around the flanks. But his build doesn't really suit that style. Mediums and machine guns. He should be kite fighting. But maybe he did. Anyway, left torso. One shot, right torso. Any torso.
critical damage.
Leg.
No, he's LFE.
Destroyed. New target
I thought he was XL. I got the torso, but Perak gets the kill. Because he's LFE. So last one. There's the assassin. And yep, I got his torso, which was open from the earlier engagement. So that's a pretty nice fight, and I got 4 kills, which is always nice. Left torso open, right torso open, but I guess I live, so that's most important. 4 kills, 2 of them solo, 3 KMDDs, 979 damage, 600,000 plus C-bills, that's nice, and a good match score of 773. So that's it, ladies and gents, for this video on the SnurBeast, the Snurby with the extra small lasers, and it's actually pretty darn vicious. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and do explore the Grimmechs Database and the tier list. So till next time guys, have a good day, and I will see you on the battlefield. Bye.